Hello, my dear Astro friends from all over the world. This is Eftychia, Athanasiou, the astrologer of your heart. This is the nickname all the Greeks use. I'm broadcasting from Greece, that's why, because it's sunny and kind, the temperature is not November-like. I'm having, this short sleeve shirt, and I'm going to give you the best broadcast I can give. I totally forgot that it is the 2nd of November because I had already given the broadcast in Greek. So forgive me for that, excuse me. So let's see, there are a lot of changes. Let me take we call it ephemeris. Ephemeris is something like a magazine, but it has no gossip inside. It has all the calculations you have in astrological program, but it's all written. It's really traditional. This is where we learn from in the astrology schools. I want to inform you that I give, we have the Astro Heart Academy here in Greece, but it also functions through internet for anybody who is anywhere on this fantastic earth we're living, we're walking on. So here I have the ephemeris, the astrological ephemeris. So we are already on the 2nd of November. What I do in order for us to warm up a bit. Let's see what's happening in the stars today. And maybe on the 3rd as well. Please, program, open sesame. Let's see. It won't be long. The 2nd of November, November 2. Today the moon is still in the sign of Pisces, and it conjuncts perfectly with Saturn. So today we're thinking and we're feeling of whatever we have to do. Excuse the accent, I'm Greek. So today we also have a conjunction between Mercury and Mars. This is going to last a few days more. So it's what I think, it's what I do. Practicing is Mars, thinking is Mercury. Mercury has already transited to the sign of Sagittarius, and we already know that the sun is in the 10th of Scorpio. So today is a day that we have conjunctions, and those conjunctions create grand triangles. So we have a grand triangle between Jupiter and Mars, Jupiter and the Moon, Saturn and Neptune. Poseidon is the Greek name. I have 4 small dogs in the room, so bear with me. And also there is opposition between Uranus and Mars and Mercury, which is going to last many days as well. So let's say it's a period that we're going to observe many things. One of the greatest astrologers of our generation in Greece, Kostas Lefkakis, said, beware, after the first day of November, you will see many things are going to improve. So bear with the stars, try to be patient and take care of yourself. You've seen the last days of October that there was a lot of destruction around the globe, which means that there were tornadoes, there were terremotos, earthquakes. There were many natural phenomena all around the world, and they were very intense. So I guess it's the aspect here that it is between Pluto and Saturn, and also the aspect between Mars in Scorpio. So usually when the planets are in Scorpio, there is a lot of water falling on Earth. So now let's move on to the predictions, the forecast that I cooked with my own hands. And I'm going to prepare, and I'm going to present it to you. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. So on the 4th of November, Mars is in the sign of Saturn, and we have a lot more energy, and we have a good mood in order to be more enthusiastic, feeling like going to the gym. We're moving on new plans for our lives, and not only planning but also creating, manifesting. So we have a lot of courage because of the Mars in Sagittarius. Our mood is really high, and we would like to go on an adventure, on a trip or something like that. On the other hand, the communication, it is becoming more direct, and sometimes this direct communication may, brush someone in the opposite way. You know what we mean? It's gonna be annoying. On the 5th of November, we have the full moon in Taurus, and we focus on the practical matters of life, the economy, the insurance, and you will observe that there is going to be a problem in the money market around the world, and it might be a degrading in coins, a change in that again. You understand, there is a lot of tension in the markets of all over the globe. And there is a need for stability. But maybe, I say maybe, there are going to, turn out to be a lot of unexpected situations that we need to adjust. So let's say with this full moon on the 5th of November, which I'm going to make a completely new video only about the full moon. It's all about matter, surviving, money, and trying to survive in general, not only with work, but also from the bad weather. On the 7th of November, Venus is moving to Scorpio, so we give more emphasis to the relations that have that are more substantial for us, that have more meaning. So we focus on our emotional side of feeling. There is a lot of tension, but there is also a lot of honesty that is really hard to bear for some people. Our communication is really more intense, and there is a possibility that we might face let's say issues with trust. Either we feel that we have people that are untrustworthy, you can trust them, or people are not trusting us, and this is really, this is painful. On the 8th of November, Uranus retrogrades to Taurus, and we are expecting changes in matters of money, material, real estate, and maybe we will try and we will change some, let's say, we have habits. We are going to gradually change our habits, and we really need to do that because we need to adjust to the new energies. Uranus in Taurus is retrograded, so there are things from the past that we need to really take care of, or expect that they are going to occur again, in order for them to finalize a circle of evolution, and then we're going to move on a best, let's say, or new energy around March and around April, the last week of April. So this is a very important month, November, and we need really to observe and not be in a rush, please. So we also see around the 9th of November, Mercury becomes retrograde in Sagittarius. So that means that traveling, studying, and important decisions needs to be reconsidered, let's say. We need to really think them again in order to have a final decision after the 29th of November, because up until then, Mercury is going to be retrograde, and it's not a good idea for us to make important decisions or buy important things. Let's say, don't buy a car, don't rent an apartment, don't rent something, don't sign important documents. Don't do that. Better prepare for whatever is need to be done. Rethink it, think it over, sleep on it, do whatever you really want to do. And then after the 29th of November, you can really have a mature decision of what you need to do. So in the 11th of November, the retrograde Jupiter is in Cancer, and what is this actually asking from people is to focus in order for us to reconsider and to change and to transform. We need to think all the chances we have or the opportunities that we have, and we need to empower our relationships with people or situations, but with people that they are very helpful, because it's Jupiter, it's good luck, it's expansion, and it's a helpful people. So we really need to take under consideration that, and do not waste your breath for people that they are not useful. It is necessary for us to think carefully before we speak and before we make any decision. It's retrograded. So in the let's say in the 19th of November, the retrograde Mercury goes back to Scorpio, and we need to re-evaluate all the secrets and all the pending issues concerning money or personal relationships, and especially the communication could be more introvert, and all the information that we take must be, how do we say, we really need to search to see if this information is true or it's a lie, or it is false, or it is false information. We need to really search for that carefully. And it's really necessary to think carefully before we speak and before we decide. You see, Jupiter and Mercury, both of those planets, and in addition also Uranus, they say be careful. Do not be either hesitant or hasty. You need to be careful, you know. You need to examine stuff. So in the 20th of November, there is a new moon in Scorpio. So it's new beginnings, it's new energy. It's time to sow our seed, the new thing that we need to start in the next days to come after the 29th of November, when Mercury becomes stops of being retrograded. So the new moon says you need to start new planning that concern money, that concern material stuff, and also real estate. And especially you need to take care of your inner world, not just what is happening outside. Do not be obsessed with the phenomenon, because you might be fooled by the phenomenon. It's not the right moment to do stuff. You better reorganize yourself before you say, this is what I'm going to do. Reorganize it, think it over. You need to be disciplined. You need to focus in a change or an improvement that is going to occur in the coming days, around the end of November. So let's see, on the 22nd of November, the Sun is moving to the sign of Sagittarius. Thank God, because I'm in Aries and this is really good for me. But let's say for all those who belong to the fire signs or the air signs, this is a good placement. So we open a new cycle, so in learning and work and traveling, and it's an era, it's a good time for us to expand our horizons and to, let's say, plan new future steps of what we were trying to plant before, around the new moon. And we need to move with a lot more, let's say, you need to know yourself, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to stop over exaggerating about things. Believe in yourself and move on. So you need to have self belief. So on the 28th of November, Saturn is moving to Pisces. It's not retrograde anymore. It follows the normal orb, and it is a lot stronger than before. So we can move on in serious issues that they are very demanding, and maybe they have delayed so far because of the, you know, around September there were the eclipses at first, and then Mercury is retrograde, and then Uranus is retrograde, and then Jupiter, like many planets are retrograde, so there is a lot of delay. And since now Saturn is moving on, being really disciplined is going to help a lot. It's going to give structure to the necessary, let's say we have things that they have been left behind. So we need to reorganize better our work and our relationships, and we need to face the challenges and be realistic and practical. So from the 28th of November and on, Saturn is helping us to be more constructive. And on the 29th of November, as I told you before, Mercury in Scorpio stops from being in a retrograde. It becomes, I forget the word, excuse me, I will paraphrase it. I'll say it goes to the natural movement of the planet. I remind you, I'm Greek, so I forget sometimes all the, you know, the words. So there is a lot of informations that are coming, and they are concerning practical things. They help us to close any issues that we have left behind. So it is a good time for us to have agreements or sign important documents or financial negotiations. And we need to really make clear before we move on, in order for us to avoid any misunderstandings that there might be all this time hanging there because of the retrograde planets and especially Mercury. Our thought becomes more organized and sharp and focused, and this is great. This is happening on the 29th. There is a couple of days, 30th and on, 2 days after the 29th, that Mercury is stationary, which means it's not that good. So wait 2 days exactly, and then move on to whatever you desire to do. On the 30th of November, Venus goes to Sagittarius, and we'll start searching experiences that they are going to offer more fun, expansion, happiness, socializing, and new, let's say you meet new people, and a few things, and a few of the new people, they're going to be like your new acquaintances from the future. They're going to stay behind the curtains, meaning it's not that you're gonna meet someone and you're gonna take him to your father immediately. You keep it a secret for now. Socialize more. Try to meet more people, not just one. And we need to not investigate. How do we say that? To make investment, to invest in actions that they're going to broaden our horizons. We need to keep a balance between freedom and responsibility, and do not be in a rush to, let's say, tie the knot. In Greece, we have a saying, do not tie your donkey anywhere. It does make sense, but it's something funny we say. So this is the broadcast from Greece, from Eftychia Athanasiou, the astrologer of your heart, because many of my friends and my clients from abroad, they say, oh, it's so much fun having, sessions with you. But, people, like all around the world, people speak English. So, Peggy, hello. If they want to suggest me to other people, this is it. It's your time. Balance. What is balance, Peggy? So, something I said before and you try to correct me. Okay. So, what we need to do for this November, it is an intense month. If you are wise and you are experienced, you need to prove that to yourself now. And try to make the best of what the stars are going to offer. It is a much better month than October and September. And gradually you will feel the change of the energy. And something that I have already mentioned in my Greek audience, this Mercury that is in Sagittarius, even if it is retrograde, it's not that bad. So you will see, you will have a strike of luck, meaning you're going to be lucky. So don't be afraid of this retrograde Mercury. So that's it. I'm hot. In Greece it's still summer, which is not normal, but what the heck. So see you soon. We will talk about the full moon on the 5th. Take care.